So much going on in our world today. From the president talking about the trillions of dollars that he brought here. He's talking about bringing in trillions of dollars from countries where their GDP is just a few $1 billion. This president totally take us for a joke. And everyone else around the world take him for a joke. You're telling me how much richer we are and how much grocery prices have gone down and gas prices have gone down. Shit. I'm still going to the grocery store. I'm going to the gas pump. I'm seeing where the value that I used to get for my money, I'm not getting it no more. And at the same time, you're trying to start wars all over the place. I don't remember a war that we won, except in World War II. And that's because we got there late, when everyone else was basically destroyed. You know. And what's up with his press secretary, Caroline Levitt, as the women from the I've Had It podcast called her, Caroline KKK Levitt. These guys just lie. And I saw this interview where Laura Loomer came out saying that she don't know what Stephen Miller and Tulsi Gabbard and what they've done, because all they've done is good for the American people. And I'm saying to myself, am I living in the same world as these people? Am I? Donald Trump did a 60-minute interview where they asked him, do you think ICE has gone too far? And he said, no. He said, ICE haven't gone far enough. And you know what I'm worried about? I'm worried that the same people who put him in office in 2026, they will vote for him again because they can't bring themselves to vote for a Democrat, even though everything good in their life comes from a Democrat. And I'm also concerned that the elections won't be fair. I'm concerned that people will feel too scared to go out and vote. And God damn it, I'm still seeing these black MAGA. This dude was trying to go back and forth with me in the comment section yesterday, trying to lecture me that the Democratic Party, is a party that fought to keep slavery alive. And I had to ask him, "Are you giving me a lecture?" Because it seems as if he's still stuck in slavery. He's still stuck in the past, while the rest of us are trying to move on. These are the same people who said Kamala Harris wasn't black enough. How can you sit there and talk about Christian and talk about the Democratic Party used to have Christian values, and are you telling me that the Republicans, they have Christian values? Is that what you're saying? Policies that kidnap people off the street, throwing women down, and sitting on top of women, concentration camps, 20 people die in ICE custody since he took office. You telling me that's Christian? These are the people that speak about pro-life, but they're withholding money that could feed kids because of politics. Are you telling me that's Christian? Are you telling me that what this president is doing is Christian? Are you telling me that some of those countries that we're supporting, that the things that they're doing is Christian? If that's Christian, then I don't want it. Every time a Democrat take the White House from a Republican, they have to always bring it back from the brink of a recession, and brought it back from recession also. A Republican never went into office and fixed anything. And people talk about Ronald Reagan this, Ronald Reagan that. Ronald Reagan is the reason why American jobs went overseas. Yeah, you're capitalist, looking for cheaper labor and maximizing profits. He's the reason China got rich. But they were smarter. They learned from our mistakes. Huh? Politicians still talking about bringing jobs back. Where? Who gonna do them? A matter of fact, 3 days ago, Walmart closing stores, Target closing stores, Amazon closing down warehouses. November 3rd, yesterday, was my nephew's birthday. Presents wouldn't come on time, didn't come on time. And some got canceled from the Amazon registry. Because Amazon had closed down warehouses. Thousands of people out of jobs. When you gonna compete with AI? The government know they don't have to pay health care for AI. They won't get sued by AI. They won't have to pay workman's comp for AI. Those jobs are gone and they're never coming back. Right? What we should be worried about more is all the rights that we're losing. This country slipping into authoritarianism. I saw a playbook yesterday with J.D. Vance and Charlie Kirk's ex-wife. There's so many things going on to where Charlie Kirk's ex-wife looked like she may be the next first lady. This Trump, he's just their puppet, and he's not gonna last much longer. They took so much away from us just these past few months. And as far as I can see, it's hard to see a bounce back. They're intentionally breaking the pillars of American democracy and tearing down the structures of the government. That's what our authoritarians do, so that the people can depend on them and them only. Healthcare, gone. SNAP, gone. So what? If people die, These guys seems as if they care too. We need to start coming together. We need to start recognizing that we're stronger together. MAGA need to start recognizing that they were used. It's just a few of them. And they have to divide us in order to conquer us. The sooner we put our differences aside and start coming together, the faster we get better. Because They can't win if we're united. It's not possible. They have to have one side against the other. Divide and conquer. Divide and rule. America, let's come together. I'm not a podcaster. I am not a speech giver. I have a lot of things in my head. They probably don't even come out the way I want them to. But I feel like I have to say something. Because you see, the coalition that they have on the right, they're strong and they're rich. And they're buying up all the media houses, so they control the narrative. We need to get rid of those Democrats that we have there in Washington. Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi. Those guys have never done anything for us. They stayed in Washington. They played the game. They got rich, insider trading, and all that stuff. We haven't got better. Every year it got worse. And every year the wealth disappears from the middle class and goes to the top. So we don't need those guys. With everything that's going on around the world and here at home, have you heard or seen any fight or pushback from Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries? They're in bed with all of these guys. And the Republicans and the Democrats, they have the same supporters. They have the same donors. Let's choose people like Mamdani in New York who don't care about the big money. And let's start selecting younger leaders who understand the younger folks. That's all I got for today.